What's up? All right, so I am going to have to sadly just quit playing Last Epoch. Now, before I get started with this isn't meant to be negative because this is just my experience. There are plenty of other people who play this game that don't have the same experience that I have. So, with that said, your experience may differ. And now, there are a ton of people who do experience the same thing. There are threads. You can search it on Reddit. You can search it on the Last Epoch forum boards. There's actually a mega thread on there. You can search on Twitter. People have this issue, disconnecting from server constantly. Now, I've contacted support several times. I did get an email back finally after like the second one I sent. And he was helpful. I mean, I don't know. The game is still early access. So I will leave it at that. Like it's an early access game, and bugs and whatnot may be the cause of it. But look right here in game. I can hover over it. Not sure if you can see that, but you see my ping is 36 ms US Central. That's the server that I am connected to. So I don't know what else I could do. I've done all the steps and things people have recommended, such as using a VPN, which made my ping or whatnot like in the 150s or something, even though I've made it look like I was in Texas or central United States. Ping was that wasn't like a problem playing the game, but still disconnected. I opened up my peer-to-peer within my firewall and router settings and etc. Just whatever port forwarding, done that. Turned off firewall, made sure like the Windows antivirus stuff wasn't blocking. Made sure I added last epoch connection, like allowed everything, even set up like its own little thing, like allow everything from this game. Basically, if someone working there was on their server, they could do whatever they had full access probably to everything on my PC, which is nothing but a bunch of games because I don't use PC. I'm a Mac user. Whatever. You can burn me in the comments for that. But regardless, people have this problem. I've tried everything, flush DNS, like you name it. I've tried all of the so-called solutions that fixed it from the people who no longer have the problem anymore. Although there's still a mega thread that several of them and tons of threads. You can just Google search it. Last epoch game losing connection to server and look at all the different threads that you want that have been in the game for since 2020, 19, whatever, and still the forum on the post on the forum on the last epoch forum is recent. Like it's just recently people replying to it within the last like week, or maybe even sooner than that. I haven't looked at it in a week or two, but with that said, I'm gonna give Last Epoch a break until maybe like 9.1 because these issues didn't start happening for me until the .90 patch. So it still is an early access game. I don't know what's going on. As I mentioned, any other game that I play online, I don't have this issue with. I don't have this problem with PoE. I don't have the problem with Diablo 3. I didn't have it with the Diablo 4 beta. I haven't had it with Wolfen on December. I'm trying to think of like other ARPG games that I play. I don't have it with Elden Ring when I play online for PvP and invasions and stuff. No issues. I play on the PlayStation 5, Madden online. No connection issues other than that game being a piece of garbage. But other PC games like No Man's Sky that have, uh, you know, online aspect to them, no issues. Uh, you know, it's just frustrating. I really like the game. Like, I would recommend the game. Like, if you take away the portion of me or the part of me losing connection to server, I don't really have any major gripes with the game at all, other than not being able to see most of the bosses on screen. Well, that's another video. Uh, my issue or frustration with the game is just me losing connection. And like I said, I've been in the chat like while in game, going into the public chat and asking people, hey, anybody else losing connection to server? And people are like, oh, I've never had it. Play the game 2 years, 3 years, no problems, no problems. You go to the forums or Reddit or Twitter, wherever, people will reply because they don't have the issue. They think that it's not an issue. It is an issue though because a lot of people have the problem. Just not as many. It is a small issue for a small group of people. Now, I've done all the things that people have recommended and I haven't been able to resolve the issue. So I'm just going to take a break from the game, which is sad because I'm having a lot of fun playing the game when I don't lose connection. It happens at all times of day and night too. I am a night owl, so I'm up all night. And sometimes I'm able to play 3 hours and then it'll lose connection to server. Um, just as an example, like if I were to come here, I'll just show you what happens. So if I go to this area right here, for example, sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't do this. But like what happens when you are in an area, and zoom out, if you lose connection, you see the circle here. This is because I lost connection in the game and I wasn't able to complete it. So now when I play it, you see at the bottom it says rewards lost from dying in Echo. I didn't die. The game disconnected. And then now I'm not able to collect these rewards. And this was a good reward. I don't remember what it was, but it was one of these like where it had the colored background instead of like this one where it's just black. I think it was like set pieces or something. I don't remember exactly what it was because it doesn't tell me right here what the rewards are because the Echo reward can't see it. But if like I highlight here, you see this one: idle, stability, bonus, timeline stability. All that is what it would normally say. This one just happened to be like a really good one, and trying to find another one to give an example, but it doesn't matter. Either way, I can't get them. And the sad thing about it is I had this happen twice. It's happened both times on stream. You can go look at my last stream at the time of me uploading this. My Twitch username is Sci-Fi Brian, SCIFIBRIAN, Sci-Fi Brian, and all one word. Um, Look at my streams. Almost every stream you'll see me. If you scrub through it, you're going to see where I've lost connection to server every day. I stream this game every night. I've streamed it every night for like weeks now. Every single day I've lost connection. I think I have one stream where I streamed for like 4 or 5 hours, and I may have lost connection in the beginning and then didn't lose connection. You can see echoes completed 156, whatever. Uh, and this happens not only in the end game, but it happened during the campaign as well. So I'm just going to take a break until the next major patch comes out and see if the issue is resolved. I've already did a clean install of the game. I even reinstalled Windows and reinstalled the game, contacted the ISP, done all the other stuff that I mentioned earlier. It still does it. Contacted support. The guy was helpful in trying to resolve the issue. I flush my DNS every time before I start the game. It still does it. Sometimes it seems like it's snappier and I'm able to play like 2 hours when I do it, but then it'll lose connection like at a crucial portion or crucial to me, to my end game gameplay. So that's why I'm quitting the game for a little bit. I mean, I may still play it, but I'm just going to stream probably PoE or something else, maybe upload videos for some other game, uh, you know, until I'll come back to it with the next major patch and see if it's still happening. But for now, last Epoch, I'm out. Sadly. Peace out.